Okay, hello, everybody. Welcome back to a new stream. So I was gonna stream on New Year's, and then oh my gosh, like it was not the New Year's Day that I was exactly looking forward to. It was a bit stressful, so I kind of ended up just like, okay, well, you know what? We'll try streaming today instead. Oh, but like there was some stuff like that was just rough. But let's fingers crossed that it's not setting the tone for the New Year's. Anyways, guys, we're gonna play Stray Gods. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to play, okay? Because it's not like I don't have a shit ton of music in my backlog. I mean, games on my backlog. But I wasn't sure. Oh my god, my husky's like hearing me talk and is like, what are you doing? So I was trying to decide what I was in the mood to play, and then I was like, you know what? Let's play Stray Gods. I've been looking forward to this game, and I've seen a little bit of it, and it's really neat. It's definitely different because it's a role-playing musical, but it's a choice-based game, which if you know anything about my content or me, you know I love. So we're gonna go ahead and do that and try it out and see how it goes. Yeah, so I did put up the first part of DS1, Dark Souls 2. Guys, my stream didn't want to start. I tried to start like 4 times and it didn't want to start. The start is not like, it's like one of those rocky ones, you know? But it's okay. We got this. Anyways, playing Stray Gods, part 1 of Dark Souls 2 is out, and I did just put the playthrough of My Friendly Neighborhood on well, I put it in a playlist on YouTube so you guys can find it easily instead of just going to the past streams. Not that I have many past streams to go through, but you can do that. So, oh, I did find out, just like a FYI, if you help more of the puppets, the dialogue is different at the end. Like, even the ending we got, the dialogue's going to be different. Oh my god, guys, hold on. I'll be right back. I have gotten a husky just biting my shoe, like, really bad. Hold on. Alright guys, sorry about that. I don't know what got into the puppy. He just like went under my desk and started like majorly chewing my shoe. Like the shoes that I have on. I'm just like, whoa, okay. Anyways, hi. So let's do a new game. Yeah, I haven't even tested this. So, oh, okay. Okay. Oh, it's built on Treaty 6 territory and a traditional meeting ground and home for many indigenous peoples. Including Cree, Saltus. I'm not going to read all of them because I'm probably going to butcher them, and I don't want to. Okay. Begin game. So, like I said, choice-based game, so you can have so many different ways to go about this game. So many different playthroughs. I've seen a little bit of it, but just enough to know what it's about.
4 hours. 4 hours in a rented gym that still smells like socks and childhood trauma. And where did it get us?
Yeah,
Other than bored? The band wasn't even looking for anything specific. We just wanted change. We wanted to see who was out there, if they'd show up. Well, they showed up all right.
You know, I had a dream where this exact thing happened. Except we were on stage. And naked.
We were auditioning.
Not all of us. Okay, it was just me. I was naked. I think this went better.
Okay, so it's shot very differently. You know, it's not like your typical, oh my god, what is with this stream today and this puppy not happy about it? I don't know if you guys can hear him. He's like digging at his bed now. Okay, anyways, it's shot very differently. Instead of like smooth going to like scene to scene, it's very like put together like a storyboard. At least that's what it makes me think of. You were trying to make me feel better, it couldn't be worse.
I see what you're doing, Freddy. You're just trying to make me feel better.
How about making us feel better? We sat through this too.
I'm so sorry you all had such a rough time. Freddy has a bad idea. What else is new? Okay, let's just wrap this up. Kaz, do you need a ride?
Just to Brian's. I'm crashing on his couch until I get a new place.
What? You said it'd be 2 days.
You know you like having me around. Whatever.
Have you heard yourself snore?
Hey, Grace, you okay? I know you've been kind of loose ends since you left college. I was just hoping tonight would cheer you up.
You're the best.
You're always looking out for me, Freddy.
Well, that's the deal, right? Best friends to the end.
Oh,
Right.
there's a setting.
I just wish it wasn't always so one-sided.
Hey, hey, don't worry about that. Really, Grace.
Can I? Yeah. So there's a setting that I heard about on here. Time choices. You can have them on or off. I like the idea of having them off, but I kind of feel like that takes away from some of like the way these kind of games are. Because that's, you know, the part of it is making mistakes, especially when you're trying to make a decision in a hurry. And I don't want to take away from that. So I think I'm gonna leave them on and fully regret it. Okay, but we'll do that. Okay, let's go back. Back.
You'll get through this.
Music is your life, Freddy. You're the drummer, the lyricist. All of this was your idea. I wish I knew where I fit.
I think you fit. You know that, right?
Yeah.
You coming?
I'm gonna hang out a bit and lock up. I'll see you at home.
So obviously, this is the character we're playing.
Like a boat lost at sea, with no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen. Is the world too much, or is it just me? Everything I set upon unravels at my feet. Everything I've learned wasted on a girl who doesn't know how
sails, not a breeze. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen.
Oh,
Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. I heard you from outside. My name's Calliope. You have an amazing voice. I hope you know that.
Thanks. I'm Grace. Are you here for the audition, or?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Let's hear it.
Okay. Did you, bring an instrument, or some music?
I kinda bring my music wherever I go.
All right. Well,
With the fire furious, I have burned my tongue. Grief from all the promises, too many dreams unsung. All the steps I didn't take and paths proved untrue. Is there any path through? Like a boat lost at sea, though I'm about to with no sails, not a you breeze. Still have your life ahead. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen.
God, their
All
voices.
Things that lose their way can find it again. There is no inertia in the ocean.
I think Calliope is Ashley Johnson, by the way. Oh. Kick ass. In your face. This Grace is very punk rock and not afraid to get reckless and aggressive when it's called for. This Grace with soul and charisma tries to do the right thing and everyone likes her more for it. Sometimes you need to think your way out of a problem, right? This Grace is sneaker, smarter, and witty. I like this, but I like clever. Choose your trait. We're going clever.
You are right, Calliope. There's always a breeze. But if I build a sail, can I trust the wind to guide me?
Wow. What was that?
Your song was just so wonderful. I had to finish it with you. I hope that's all right. I also know what it feels like to be lost. To feel as if you have no place to turn. That's why I had to come inside.
I don't know. I'm glad you
I'm
did.
glad you did. That was... I've never experienced anything like that before.
I'd be surprised if you had.
What was that? It felt like... the music was everywhere, like it was coming from inside me.
It always has, Grace. Just as it was when I walked in. May I ask you why you feel so... adrift? You're so young. Surely your life is just beginning.
Be guarded, be honest, joke about it. Oh my god, that's so me right there. Especially inappropriately joking about something. I hate that quality of mine. I do. I hate it. Okay, but her, we want to be witty. We want to be clever. So we got to be guarded. But I actually want to go with honest. Let's be honest.
It would sound stupid.
Try me.
Well... school because I didn't feel like I belonged there, but I still haven't found my place. What am I supposed to do? Where am I supposed to go? Shouldn't I have figured this out by now?
Eh, no timetable. That's the problem we always give ourselves.
Those are good questions to ask. I should go.
That's interesting, because like I told you guys, I've seen a little bit of this.
About the audition. I'm sure everyone will agree you're in, if you want to be, that is.
I hope to see you again, Grace.
And it's already
Perhaps
different.
Right. See you then.
Especially because, like, at least I knew that I wanted to start off with a different personality with her, than who I watched. So that already just puts us on a different path. Oh my god, I wish I had a singing voice like this, guys. I'm so tone deaf, Like, it's so bad. I get off key and everything. Even if I think I sound okay, I don't. Like, I don't. Oh.
Did you lose your keys, Fred? I thought you'd be... What the... Calliope?
Oh.
I didn't know where else. I'm so sorry, Grace.
How about crap hitting the fan fast? What happened?
What happened? Who did this?
It doesn't matter now.
Really?
I didn't want to do this to you. Not like this. I'm so sorry.
What do you mean? Hey! Calliope! Please? Please, come on.
It's not a good situation. Not like when we're looking down and our hands are covered in blood, you know?
What? What is that?
There's a supernatural element to this game, if you guys haven't already kind of figured that out by the title of the game, that is. Or mystical. Would you say the Greek gods are more mystical or supernatural? Hello. Who's this?
Oh, I can wait. Take your time.
Hermes. Okay.
Who... Is that my door?
Technically, it's my door. Or our door, maybe? I came as soon as I could.
We need help.
I think she's dead. We need help. You need to call someone or...
Well, I'm someone. I got called. Happens every time one of us dies, you know?
No, I don't know. I don't know who you are.
She really is dead, huh? Man.
Wow.
So, the chorus is gonna want to talk to you. Sucks, but, you know.
They think... Oh, can I not do this one? No, I'd have to have the aggressive. The chorus?
The chorus? You mean the authorities? Are they coming?
I don't think they mean the
Yes, they're authorities?
authorities. Why
But
would you...
they're not coming here. We have to go to them. I can see you don't know squat about this, so I'm gonna explain real quick, but then you gotta come with me, okay? When Cal died, you saw a shiny thing come out of her, right? That was her soul. That's what made her a god.
A what?
It's in you now, which makes you a god. Surprise, right? You with me so far? Cool. Let's go.
Like... I don't know. I don't think I would say the chorus, authorities. I don't think I would put those two together. I'd just be like, who the hell is the chorus? Oh, this is an interesting office. Ooh. Oh, Medusa. That's cool. Artemis? Right? Like a symbol for her?
Where are we?
Sorry to drop you and run, but when an idol dies, there's like 100 different things I gotta do.
I'm like,
No,
really
no,
curious.
wait. Where did you bring me?
Like
How
what?
did we get here?
The chorus can explain. Don't touch anything. okay?
Okay.
Wait! Come back! Okay. Yeah. I'll just wait here and, not touch anything.
Interesting. And we're just waiting. I don't know. How long would you guys be waiting? Well, unless you try to get out and you just can't get out, so you have no choice but to wait. But that's interesting. So, like, based on our personality, that we picked, like, or that I picked, we can't. I can only choose some, like, certain choices. There's some choices that I can't choose. Oh, don't you dare take that cookie. Is that what that look is telling me? Oh, this is gonna be fun. It already looks like it.
Our beloved sister, the last of the muses, has passed on. To you, our new sister, delivered to us by dear sweet Hermes. It's, Grace, yes?
Yes?
Oh, my. You have had quite the day, haven't you?
Who are you?
Someone died in my arms. Where is this? How did I get here? Who are you people?
Oh, so many questions. This is my office, and I expect you arrived through one of Hermes' portals.
I guess.
The shiny doorway.
Oh, as for who we are, well, that does require some explanation, I agree. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Athena, goddess of wisdom. This is Apollo, god of prophecy,
She just looks
dressed
sad.
for the occasion, as always. The wondrous Aphrodite, goddess of love.
I love her look.
And
I
the
love
one
this.
glaring at you is Persephone, once queen of the underworld.
Fascinating. Very
Together,
fascinating.
we are the chorus. We rule over the idols, our name for the gods who remain. All of us, hidden in your modern world.
But gods aren't real.
Go with this one.
They can't be. They're just...
Stories, myths, legends.
If you're real, you'd be all-powerful. You wouldn't be hiding or...
Well,
Don't pay much attention to those old tales about us, Grace. They weren't very true to begin with, and, well, truth be told, we've diminished since those days. That doesn't mean we're helpless, of course. Far from it. Yet, at the end of the day, we too are just people, trying to get by.
that's weird to picture. Okay, you said I'm a god
Wait,
now.
you said... And Hermes said... that I'm a god now, too. And... an idol.
That is true.
That thing that came out of her that went into me.
We call it an eidolon, the
Idol.
part of Calliope's soul which made her an idol, which now makes you one.
Athena, we are wasting time.
The reason you're here, Grace, the reason why we made you wait so long while we debated, is because we have rules. Those rules mean we can't admit into our ranks a usurper. Never mind a possible murderer. I know this will all come as a shock, and I'm so sorry to say it, but I'm afraid you have to die.
I mean, that is not the first time that woman has said that sentence. Cause look at her. But I didn't kill her. This is insane. Okay, I didn't kill her.
What? I didn't murder Calliope. She was already hurt when she banged on my door.
So you say?
I just met Calliope last night. Why would I kill her? Why would you even think that?
Calliope's blood is literally on your hands.
But... it isn't...
Oh, she looks so helpless. Maybe we
We should do as we agreed. Calliope's line would end, yes, but what other option do we have? Let a usurper remain an idol?
Justice has to be done. For Calliope's sake.
That's a lot of assumptions.
This isn't justice!
She's like, oh my.
You cannot hide from this reality.
I'm not hiding, though a little lost here.
If you are lost, little girl, this bears explanation. Dear child, please listen. You have usurped a muse. No recourse to be arranged.
But it's unfair.
I know, but our laws cannot be changed.
But she came to me.
You must realize there are simple rules. If one of us dies, these rules have been the tools that shield
You must know I didn't
us.
do it. Is it weird this isn't song?
Now that the muse is gone, I'm afraid you'll have to see.
Hey, Ness. Yeah.
Is in accord. Justice won't be ignored.
I disagree.
He interrupted the song. Yeah. It's
Did
it's
I?
interesting, huh?
Hear that correctly?
You've been quiet this entire time, Apollo. Why speak up now?
I grieve Calliope's loss just as much as the rest of you, but I can't let you do this.
He's right. What if Grace speaks the truth? What if Calliope chose her?
And what if Calliope was murdered by her? What if Grace stole her Eidolon?
Then we need to find out. Don't you want justice?
Oh, Apollo, I thought we'd agreed this was justice. What would you have us do?
How is this justice? This is all preventative. They're just wanting to kill me on the off chance that I had anything to do with Calliope's death. We need to find the truth. I want a trial. I don't want a trial. I feel like that's gonna go badly. Let me prove myself.
I
Okay.
can prove myself. If you let me. I can try.
We aren't seriously considering this.
Very well. This one time. I put a motion before the chorus. Do we allow Grace the right to prove her innocence?
Yes.
I think so. Yes.
Hey.
Fine.
And there we have it.
I don't like any of these. Heavy on that. I know. No kidding. It's just like, you're just trying to on the off chance that I had anything to do with it. And what if I didn't? You just killed me for no reason. I don't like any of these though. So I live, which is derp. Well, for now, what just happened? That's so obvious. I guess.
Wait. I'm gonna get some help with this, right? Some direction?
You say Calliope chose you. I would like to believe that. I truly would. You have 1 week to find out what happened, Grace.
What happens after a week?
They kill me.
There will be a trial. If you cannot provide proof of your innocence by then, our original verdict stands.
Okay. And the disgruntled sigh. Fine. That's it. How do I find the killer? This is so unreal. Will do. Let's see. I mean, I guess I want to find any kind of clues, right?
Can someone explain to me just how I'm supposed to find the truth? I'm not a detective. I don't know anything about the idols.
Well, that's for you to figure out.
I knew you were gonna say that. How did I know you were gonna say that?
Yeah.
We're not going to keep you, Grace. You have much to do. Before you go, however, a few rules.
Okay.
Do not reveal our existence to the mortal world. This includes mortal authorities that cannot help you. Do not harm another idol. Do not leave the city. Do as the chorus commands.
Okay.
Otherwise, do whatever you must to find the true killer. If they exist.
Those are simple enough, right?
Oh, that's all?
Welcome, dear sister.
And do help yourself to a cookie.
Oh man. You know, now that you're offering it to me, I don't really want to take it. Alright, interesting. So, time to head home. What's in the journal? Freddie. I only call her Farishta when I'm visiting her house. Her mom always makes these deep fried honey snacks I love. Has been my best friend since probably forever. We used to make up rhymes while we skipped rope. It's been that long. We've come a long way from those days. Edge of Elysium is her band, and inviting me in was her idea. I was keen on joining since I haven't seen Freddie much since I left school. But it's been kind of rough going. I can sing, sure, and when we get a gig, it feels good being up there on stage. But is this really my thing? I don't know. Okay, so that's Freddie. Calliope this is who died in our arms. I know Calliope was one of the muses. Is that the same as being a god? But that's really about it. I don't know where she lived, what she got up to, or who her enemies were. I have so many questions. For one, what was she doing when she found me at the gymnasium? Was she just passing by, or did she plan that? I think she planned that. How did she know where I lived? I keep thinking about what Calliope said to me before she died. She seemed so sad. Did she know this was going to happen? Most of all, why did she pick me? And then we got Hermes. Hermes is the idol who came to collect me at my apartment when Calliope died. I didn't know their name at the time, of course. Athena only mentioned who they were afterwards. I guess they're the god of doorways, maybe? I wonder if they can go anywhere with that power, into bank vaults, on top of a mountain, across the world. Pretty wild to think about it. Could Hermes have been involved in Calliope's death? They seem surprised, if not really broken up about it. Not that Hermes strikes me as someone who does much deep thinking. They seem more like a kid, although I guess looks can be deceiving. Why did they have to come when Calliope died? And if they did it right away too, kind of suspicious if you ask me. I mean, not really. They kind of explain that that they did it like they always do it when a god dies. Aphrodite is the goddess of love, and I can believe it. She has that sparkle when you look at her, like she's one of those old-timey movie stars, all glamour and presence. I bet if she walks into her room, everyone stops what they're doing to stare at her. Why she's part of the chorus, I have no idea. She seemed kind of quiet and sad, like she's busy writing some teary ballad in her head and not really listening to what's going on around her. If Aphrodite is behind Calliope's death, then she hides it super well. Maybe you just naturally learn how to be a great actress after 1,000 years or so how would I know? And then you got Apollo. I don't know much about this Apollo. He's the only guy in the chorus, but he didn't say much of anything until he kind of defended me, I guess. At least he disagreed with the you need to die verdict. I guess I owe him one. If I actually owed anyone for giving me an extra week before they kill me. Not so sure about that. Athena introduced Apollo as a god of prophecy. But I'm not sure exactly what that means. Don't prophets wear long robes and speak in big, booming voices? This one looks less like a god and more like a surfer who crashed on the beach after a party and still hasn't found all of his clothes. Could he have killed Calliope? I can't take anything for granted when it comes to these people. I love her perspective on him. Athena is supposed to be the goddess of wisdom, but how does that work? Is it a power of hers? Does she just know things? She's supposed to be really powerful, but how exactly? Mostly, she just seemed like my mom, or anyone's mom. Maybe that's what she is to the idols, the mom who looks after them and keeps them going. She was all smiles, and was even super sweet when she told me I had to die, like it would be no big deal. That makes her a scary mom. Like the kind that demands to speak to the manager when things don't go their way, because things always go her way. Okay guys, for the record, that whole paragraph right here, mostly she just seemed like my mom in her description, that doesn't sound like a mom. That sounds like Karen. Like it's like something similar to that. That I wouldn't say I wouldn't generalize a mom under that description. That just seems wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she's a cool mom, or maybe she'll keep smiling when she smothers me with a pillow because she's thousands of years old and I'm basically nothing in comparison. And maybe she killed Calliope and that makes me an annoyance because that means her murder didn't quite take. I feel like that would be too obvious. But then why did she give me the chance to prove myself? If she really wanted me dead, couldn't she have just said, nope, no vote, let's nip this in the bud? Athena really just seems like the type who do that, right? Idols are so confusing. I don't know, because it seemed like they were like more of a democracy, like that all their votes counted. So you couldn't, as part of the chorus, so you couldn't, one individual or group member of the chorus couldn't just say, we're doing this and that's it, you know? Like, she seems, maybe her mom was a yeah, it's a good point. But yeah, like, she's like kind of leads them a little bit, but it doesn't, I feel like you couldn't do that. You couldn't, like, this group doesn't give me the vibe that you could just say, nope, no vote, no one's voting, we're doing it this way, and then you would do it that way, you know? Especially when it comes to killing somebody. Okay, Persephone. What did Athena say about Persephone? She's a queen of the underworld. Guys, I love her look. So good. And I love this drink. I like that she's not like this is not a girly drink. I had to look it up, but that's basically the idol version of hell. You had to look that up? Oh my god. Does that mean it's a real place? Like you die and you go to the underworld? Or maybe that only happens to idols? Mind you, Athena didn't exactly say Persephone was the queen of the underworld, did she? She said once the queen of the underworld, so she isn't any longer. And she's also the only idol that Athena didn't say was a god of something or other. I'm willing to bet there's a whole story about that. Whatever it is, it's pretty clear. This Persephone hates me. And not just because she thinks I'm a murderer, because don't they all think that? It feels personal. Those sharp eyes of hers wanted to gut me and hang me on a clothesline. So I'd better watch my bag, damn. Okay, so those are the characters. We got Freddie, Calliope, Hermes, Aphrodite, Apollo, Athena, Persephone. It really does look like a surfer dude that's trying to find his clothes on the beach. That's funny. Okay. Alright, let's go Grace's apartment. So it's like a map, and it's going to give us different choices of where to go. End of the road. Inherited the legacy of the last muse. Achievement. Okay. Ah, Freddie!
Grace?
Weird on their fridge. Oh, first test. First
Grace.
Hi.
Hi. Hi. Hi. You're kidding, right?
How long were we gone?
When I came home, the door was wide open. You weren't answering your phone. Kaz and Brian are still out looking for... Grace... We thought something happened to you. Wait, did something happen to you?
Okay. Do we tell her? We're not supposed to tell mankind, right? Not supposed to tell authorities. But should we tell our friend? Our best friend, what just happened to us? No, of course she didn't find a body because Hermes took it. I became a god, or make up a story. Okay, we're gonna play it safe and just say make up a story right now.
Yeah. Kidnapped by aliens.
I think that's
Well, if
the
you
way
don't
to
want
go.
to tell me, you don't have to.
Big, scary aliens.
You were gone all night. Why didn't you answer your phone? I was calling and calling. This wasn't some hookup, was it? Because, you can say it's none of your business, Freddie.
Hi? There's not a hookup.
It was definitely not a hookup. I'm allowed to say that much, I think.
Right?
Allowed
Yeah.
to say. Like you're a secret spy. Have you been a secret spy this whole time? Because if you have, that's pretty cool.
Do you not? Can you? Yeah, please. Do you see somebody
Hi
there?
there.
Who is this, Grace? Why does he have horns?
She sees him too. Okay. Good question.
Honestly, your guess is as good as mine.
To answer your question, my dear, you see the horns because I allow you to see the horns. That's crazy, right?
That only like
As
a
for who
quarter
I
answers my question.
am, I've been known most often as Pan.
Oh.
So you call me that, if you must call me anything.
Okay.
Pan, of the Greek gods, Pan, right? What are you, some kind of cosplayer?
The days of idols being called gods are well behind us, I'm afraid, but I assure you, I am the real article. I've come to offer our newest idol a helping hand. Or perhaps two. You do look lost, don't you?
Hold on, on, guys. Two things. One, I only half heard that dialogue because I am sitting here keeping the godhead on the down low. This might not be the most optimal. I know, seriously, it's not the most optimal way. I like he just walks in with his horns exposed, and you're just like, okay, does she see this? Because if she fully sees this, I might as well tell her. Okay, so yeah, I'm only half listening to that dialogue for the last second because I had to put my puppy who decided to bite the shoes I'm wearing during the stream in the beginning. I put him in his crate because he was doing that and he wouldn't stop. I'm literally here listening to this game. I see movement out of the corner of my right eye, and he's just walking past me. This puppy broke out of his freaking crate. How did you break out of your crate? Okay, hold on. I can see his crate from here. Let me look. You know what? Okay, that had to have been on me. Like, nothing's broken. I think he just pushed the door, and I didn't lock it all the way or something. Cause like, okay, I can close it and lock. Yeah, I think he just kind of like pawed at the lock and pushed, and it just opened. What? That's so... Man, guys, this... Yeah. If you look at my past videos, you'll see a link to see him if you want to know what he looks like. But, yeah, this husky just actually, bro, just kind of just pulled the lock off his crate and got out. How the heck are you so smart? Oh my god. I can't even be mad. Like, okay, kudos. Now he's biting my chair. Okay, anyways, let's go ahead and let's continue. And hopefully he'll chill out. Oh my god, I'm so like, what? I'm like, literally, he just breezes past me like he didn't just escape out of his crate. And he just like he was just chill. Just like it was the most normal thing in the world. That is insane. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna deal with that. I have to do a better job of locking that then. Okay. Can we talk in front of
So we can just talk about this in front of Freddy.
Haven't you?
No.
Darling. And here I drop my glamour and everything.
It's just, I was told we're not supposed to. Talk about it, that is.
Talk about what? Grace, tell me.
The prohibition is against revealing the idols to the mortal world. She's not the mortal world, is she?
She's part of it.
She can be trusted, can't she?
I mean, yes.
Why do I have the feeling that I'm gonna regret not leaving with Brian and Kaz?
Oh, I can guarantee it.
Okay, Freddy. Have a seat. Let's talk.
Interesting. So our secret... I'm not gonna... No padlocking chains.
That's it?
Huh? I guess. Do you believe in this, Grace?
I mean... I hope it's all a dream.
I'm still hoping I'll wake up. This feels like one really long, really bad dream.
I don't know. Isn't it cool to be a god?
If it is, the cool part hasn't happened yet.
Well, I have a million questions, but I can ask them later. The important thing is that I am here to support my best friend.
Uh-oh. Zoomy's incoming with the puppy. He's running around. Okay. You are the absolute best. You're taking this well. You are the best.
What did I ever do to deserve a friend like you?
You sat next to me at lunch period, dummy.
Oh, yeah, right.
My friendship comes with all sorts of benefits, up to and including the tracking down of supernatural killers.
Such darling camaraderie. It brings a tear to my eye. It truly does.
Also a good point.
Speaking of killers.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You wound me, dear lady. I've come to offer advice to our newest idol, a foundling who was set adrift most cruelly.
What's in it for you? Why so suspicious? Tell me your advice. How to do it. I would assume the idols told him. What's in it for you?
So you're here purely for my sake, then? Like a charity case?
My dear sweet girl, as far as you're concerned, I am the god of charity cases.
Pan?
But you're not, are you?
Pan was the god of lust and mischief. Doesn't sound too charitable to me.
Ah, yes. The old tales of the gods. Such antics, such fantasy. Pay them no mind.
I'm curious what his answer to this would be.
You know, you could be the killer, for all I know.
Come to mislead you, perhaps. How fiendishly clever of me. Well called, darling.
And maybe even true.
Poor, poor Pan! To be eternally maligned and mistrusted. Alas, and alas, and alas. I doubt there's a line of idols waiting to offer you advice, Grace. But whether you accept mine or not is for you to decide.
He's interesting. I will give him that. Oh, yeah. I don't know. This is obvious. I don't need to answer that. What's in it for you? Okay, so what's your advice?
Okay, I'll bite. What's your advice? I have to admit, I don't really know where to start.
Well, I'm not normally one to run amok telling others how to live their lives. But have you considered using your power?
What exactly are our
my powers?
Music, art, passion. You are the last muse, and all these are now your province.
When I was talking to Athena and the others, they all started singing. Does that mean that was me?
Let me guess. Music swelled as if from nowhere. Lips quivered, souls were laid bare.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, that was you.
Okay, but how does that help me find Calliope's murderer?
Allow me to expedite the process of understanding. Now then.
I like Freddy's luck.
Close your eyes. You hear that? It's coming from you. When you sing, what emotion does it summon?
I don't know.
You open your eyes, you look into the crowd, and you feel.
Oh.
Powerful.
Grace, you know that you're lost now. You've been given powers you don't understand. I'm the guy who can help you. All that you hear is at your command.
Wait. No, it's okay, Freddy. This is all me? What do I do?
Start singing.
Now?
Why not? Time's a wasting.
Roll with it.
How the hell did you find me? This is the weirdest night I've ever had. And you say I have powers? How could this possibly turn out bad? Am I doing it now?
Brilliant.
I don't follow. Are those really actual horns? And this singing is so hard to swallow. Can you hear me, Grace? What's going on?
So sorry you had to be here for this. I'm in the dark too as you're hearing this. Like I know that I'm in full control, 'cause the words and the tunes I feel here in my soul. If this is a power, I'm not overthinking it. If this was a drink, I'd be drinking it. But someone is dead and I'm losing my head. Like the goat said, this is my time, time to shine. This is my time, time to shine.
Grace, nothing makes sense here. And won't the carpet be covered in fleece? And you said someone died here. Shouldn't we then just call the police?
No.
Can we all loosen up now? Remember, this madness is happening to me. This music makes sense to me somehow. But pulling me round is not what I need.
Is that gonna be here all the time?
How dare you? You don't know me.
If she has to be, pass me some wine.
Grace, is this how you let strangers speak to me?
There's a good chance I could throw the both of you out. Still got no idea
such a wannabe. If this is a dream, then it's gonna be my time. Time to shine.
Yes.
This is my time. Time to shine. I don't need either of you.
Well, what happens next?
How about a solo?
Grace, are you sure about this?
Yes, a solo. Do it. We got time.
I never knew I had that in me. That said, I'll never do that again.
Grace, you're starting to comprehend. Let me show you more, or show me the door.
Good idea. I just sang soprano.
The showing of the door part.
Body's shivering, blood is thickening, skin is shimmering. You guys are bickering. Freddie's amazing. She's the one.
Oh, that was out of nowhere.
And you're treating me like I just got off the bus. If I'm ever needed, she knows I'm there.
I can't work with this.
Do I need you? It's my time. Time to shine.
Working with me or her?
My time. Time to shine.
Go with the pro or this amateur.
Your time. Time to shine. Time to shine.
I mean, we're gonna choose Freddy.
Sorry to break it to you, Pan, but I'm not abandoning my best friend.
Not, yeah, like I can use your help, but not with that
That's your choice.
humdrum mortality.
Humdrum mortality.
How about trusting in those who love her instead of those who want to use her?
Oh my, such drama. No matter how you employ it, Grace, this is the power of a muse, drawing out that which lies within. I trust you can see how that might be useful in your investigation.
Sure, but I have to admit, I didn't feel completely in control.
Yeah.
Of course not. A song goes where a song goes, Grace. It will only go where it wishes. A muse does not command. She evokes. She elicits.
That makes sense.
She inspires.
Look, Creepo, Grace already told you to take a hike.
So she did. Allow me to get to the point then. For all your powers, you still need a place to begin your search. And this I can provide. An address. In the city. Where Calliope was staying, I do believe.
Oh.
Her address? Thank you, that's perfect. Thank you.
Now this I consider a favor. One I hope you'll remember in future dealings.
That's perfect. We can look for clues there. What this Calliope was doing, who her enemies were.
I should remind you there is an element of danger. A killer is on the loose, no?
Okay, hold on, guys. Hold on. I'll be right back. Okay, hello, guys. Sorry about that. I need to put like a, I need to have like a hotkey or a quick key for my be right back screen. But my God. Okay. Now I'm reminded of why I didn't usually stream or didn't start streaming again without my partner here because, whew, man, I was getting bit left and right. Okay, and he's just a puppy. He's playfully doing that, but it's just really hard to focus. Okay, let's do this. Then
I'll definitely need backup.
You'll be fine. After all, what's a mortal to do that you cannot?
I mean,
I can speak Hindi. Okay, fine, I get it. I need to find Kaz and Brian. Just tell them you're okay. If, not the other stuff.
Then I guess I'll go check this place out on my own.
So glad that's settled. I'll let you get to it. I've drinking to resume. Ta-ta.
I would have thought having 2 bodies is better than 1, but okay, sure. I guess we can't take anybody. Okay, her address. I know I did give you the option to decided not to stick with your bestie, not a lost girl. Oh no, sorry. Not a lost girl decided to stick with your bestie achievement. Okay. I know there was an option to, and because I was fighting off the pup, I didn't really get a chance to tell you guys, like, explain more of the choices that I was making. I did see that you could ask him why he didn't go himself to the apartment, but I mean, he's not the one who has to prove our innocence. We do. So, and there's a killer on the loose. I don't think everyone's gonna be jumping to do that. So I'm kind of just going with choices that'll like get us quickly or get us straight to what like the answers we need, you know. But oh my gosh. Okay. Trying to getting back into streaming, paying attention to the video, trying to pay attention to chat, and then the third being chewed on is not easy. Anyways, I'm like not mad. I'm finding it more amusing that he's getting so like excited and worked up during my streams that he's like doing zoomies jumping up and down. It's just like, oh my god, dude. He's barely 10 months old, so he's still in puppy face. Day 1, I should check out the address Pen gave me. The Muse's Hideaway. Let's go. That's like the only choice we have right now. But this game was so good. Their songs are so good. And I totally respect this.
That's not a good sign.
How good their voices are. Cause guys, I don't know if you were here earlier when I mentioned this. I'm tone deaf.
This is Calliope's apartment? I don't know what I was expecting, but not this.
I mean, why not?
Hello? Oh, sure, Grace, good job. Just announce to the killer that you're here. I better have a look around.
Okay. The light.
After Calliope left the audition, where did she go? Did she follow me? Did she come here?
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, it's a very common thing. Like, there's so many strategies that they tell you to do, like redirection, all this, especially from the puppy trainer because we had taken him to like a 6-week class a couple months back. He's stubborn. He's like, he'll do it if he's in the mood. He'll get distracted with what you're trying to distract him with, or he'll just like grab the toy. 2 seconds later, he's back on you. You would think you'd be used to it by now, but I don't think you'll ever get used to being chewed on. But yeah, he's a funny one. I do find it funny. Like, we were like debating getting a puppy for a while, and we were like, okay, well, if we do, we're gonna adopt, right? And then just randomly, like, we'd always wanted a husky, but you know, huskies aren't exactly easy to find, especially around where we live. So we were like, oh, okay, you know, then we'll just go adopt an older dog and start out there. Something not as demanding and more chill. And we end up randomly getting the opportunity to get a baby husky. And when I saw the picture, I totally fell in love with the puppies. So we ended up getting him, and he was only like a little over a month when we got him. So he was a baby, and then apparently huskies are. I heard about with it, like, that they're energetic, that they're very stubborn, but like getting to live that and experience that is like, yeah, very spot on. They are very stubborn, very energetic. It's pretty funny. So it's just funny to go for like what we were aiming for to what we ended up getting was just something the opposite of what we decided to get, you know? Ooh, the Elvis picture.
I want to believe this is just an ironic photo of Elvis and she wasn't like his muse or...
Oh, you imagine being someone like... Look at the Warhol painting.
Andy Warhol, yeah, that makes sense. I wonder how many celebrities she knew.
Huh. Yeah, they're sled dogs. That's what they were. That's what they were, like, trained to be. Elegant painting?
Did she paint that? Looks like it belongs in a museum.
I don't know, you guys like that painting? Let's look at everything around here. What about this? Why is this just...
So many instruments in here.
Oh, okay, I see.
Did she play all of them?
It was like looking at the piano, and I'm like, why are you referring to the piano as just an instrument instead of what it is? Because she was looking at other stuff. How about the harp? Oh, that's pretty.
A giant harp. Of course there's a giant harp.
Yeah, that tracks. A guitar. And then we'll look at the basics.
Damn, look at that. That's beautiful. How do you even get one of these?
So how old was she? And how old are they?
Right. These aren't... Do I inherit these as the new muse?
Oh, no.
Is that even okay to ask?
I wouldn't ask that. Let's go upstairs.
I don't see anything useful down here. Maybe there's something upstairs? Oh man, keep it together, Grace. It's just your average, everyday...
There were only 3 muses, you know.
Oh.
Not 9.
Apollo.
Whenever they found someone who made something truly masterful or created a new art form, they'd pass on their eidolon. Take a new name. You see, that's how the mortals became confused. They got it wrong. Like they got almost everything about us wrong.
You're Apollo. What are you doing here?
What are you doing? Sitting here in the dark?
What does it look like I'm doing?
Hunching over his chest?
Preparing your villainous monologue?
He does not look like he's preparing for his villainous.
I'm grieving. For a dear friend.
Yikes.
If I may ask, how did you find this place? And what are you doing here?
I mean, I feel like that's obvious. You're not just here to grieve. Pan told me about it.
Pan told me about it. I was hoping I could find something, some clue about what happened.
You've already met Pan? How odd.
Well, at least he lifted a finger to help me. For his own gain, maybe, but it's better than nothing.
I honestly wish I could help you, Grace. You and Calliope both deserved better.
Okay. Can you tell me about her? Why can't you help me? Why didn't you speak up for me? Why is this Mr. Mess? Tell me about her.
Can you tell me about Calliope? I barely knew her, but she seemed...
She was a beautiful soul, if troubled.
Troubled?
She thought the idols had lost their way. She argued with us, with all of us, that we needed to change. We hadn't spoken in years. I hadn't seen her home before today. I'd rather not talk about it.
I know he's grieving, but he's being the most unhelpful person ever. Okay.
This room is a mess. Did you do this?
With this? It was like this when I got here.
And you didn't think that was in the least bit strange?
I didn't think much of it. I came here to be reminded of Calliope, not to search through her things. That and it's cleaner than my place.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah, good point. Why did he?
I should thank you for, speaking up for me.
It wasn't right, what they were doing.
It still isn't. I still need help.
I'm not disputing that, Grace. I just don't think that I'm the one to help you.
Okay. There could be a clue here.
So you didn't mess up the room, but someone must have. There could be a clue.
No, nothing that I've seen. All this mess, as you put it, is likely the result of her projects.
Her projects?
When Calliope got an idea in her head, she would obsess over it, sometimes for months, even years.
Interesting.
I don't know what she was involved with lately, but this... for her, this is nothing.
I don't want to ask this. Is it gonna make me, I guess?
Why can't you help me exactly? Pan said there's no specific rule against it.
It's not that I'm forbidden to help you, Grace. It's that you don't want my help.
Of course I do! You have to know more than me about almost everything!
My help will only make things worse.
How is that possible? I've been sentenced to death.
And without my help, you stand a chance of avoiding that fate.
How? How do I know you're not? I mean, look at him! He's not the killer! This guy's like... Okay.
So let me get this straight. You'll speak up for me, but you won't lift a finger to help.
I can't do this.
Don't you want the truth?
Calliope was clearly important to you. Don't you want to know the truth?
Of course I do.
Then what's the problem? Don't do it for me. Do it for her.
I mean, nice angle. I'm not gonna lie.
I haven't sung in centuries.
He knows what we're doing.
According to Pan, I can't force anyone to do anything.
You can just prompt.
Phantom pains from a missing friend, feeding thoughts that never end. What did I do? What didn't I do? Here she is, only in your head. Long gone fights, but they're never dead. What did I do? What didn't I do?
Calliope, what was she to you?
Years, thousands of years.
Oh wow, that's cool.
We walked side by side. She tried, said there's other paths. Don't walk the same, never the same.
How many times did they die?
I have roads I like, smooth, paved in stone. She got tired of our divide. We weren't the same, never the same.
You held fast. What's that about?
Stubborn me, thought I'd wait her out. Usually, she'd come back to me. You see, she'd return. We'd do that old dance, knowing both there was not a chance that I would change. But she never came.
God, it's such a sad song.
from the same, never the same.
Oof, damn, quoting her too.
Listen to her, break from the same, never the same.
But I've tried.
Never with me. We haven't tried.
And let's see.
So it's yes, you'll do this.
Yes. It's time to move.
She'd approve.
She is gone. It's time for change. Never the same. That hidden voice, it will always play. On a loop, it'll always say, what did I do? What didn't I do? It's a song you can't erase, but you can make a tiny space for what you will do. Something new.
Oh, damn.
Very well, I'll help. Though I'm uncertain what you expect me to do.
Athena called you the god of prophecy, didn't she? Isn't that telling the future?
Prophecy is the last thing you need, Grace.
Okay, so, and okay, maybe I'm overthinking this, and you guys, you can tell me what you think if you want to, as well. But, okay, so, when they die, like Calliope died in this instance, the new muse was Grace, right? So they're continuing from different people, but did like Calliope and him die and then keep on coming back to each other as those other people? Because like he said, they wanted he walked the same path and she said don't walk the same path every time. So was she wanting to walk different paths every time she died and then the new muse came in? It's confusing. I'm trying to like get a grasp for how that worked with them two. Cause like Grace said never with her. And she's just another muse. So like I don't know. It's interesting. Cause it's not like they have the same memories, but they kept being brought back to each other. Or am I missing something? I don't know. We'll watch more and we'll figure it out, right? I'm just like thoughts up front that I'm trying to like work through of how this whole like dying and then the new muse comes in and then it looked like they were different people in the little like from what you could see of each version of her of Calliope and him of Apollo, but it's not really like giving you more than that. Yeah, why?
It'd be helpful if you could explain why exactly. This is all new to me, remember?
Yes, of course, that's true. It's so easy to forget that. To receive a prophecy is not simply to be told what might happen, it's to be told what will happen. To know a prophecy is to be bound to its outcome. Only in ignorance is one free to choose.
You're talking about fate, aren't you? Destiny.
I am.
I can't say I've ever believed in fate.
You probably didn't believe in magic either, but here we are.
Fair.
That's a good point.
My power is to pick at the strands of fate and make a single path clear. But in doing so, all other paths vanish. Worse, prophecies are never crystal clear. Sometimes you won't understand the full meaning until it's too late.
I don't like his power. I wouldn't want that power. Can you help another way?
Okay, is there anything you can do that isn't prophecy related?
Not directly, but yes, possibly. Come with me. There's someone I'd like you to meet.
God, that's interesting. So, like, his whole power, you're free to choose your own fate unless he tells you a path you can take. Then that becomes the path that you have to take no matter what.
This is where you live?
Oh, yes, sometimes. And excuse the mess. I don't get many visitors.
Don't worry about it. I have 3 brothers. I've seen a mess or two.
Well, you're being kind. I admit I hadn't realized how bad it was.
You said I'm here to meet someone?
Ah, yes. Do you know what an oracle is?
Oracle of Delphi. Sounds familiar, but I don't remember. I don't really want to pick something if I don't know.
Someone who tells the future?
Not quite. They serve as a channel of sorts for my powers. This allows them to offer insight, knowledge they have no earthly means to possess. There's always been one. Over the ages, no matter where I go, one manages to find me.
Interesting.
Meaning there's an oracle here.
There is.
Okay.
What?
I have brought someone to see you.
How many times do I have to tell you? I'm not a magic fortune cookie. Is that what Paul told you?
Paul?
Oracle's my handle. And even if I was the Oracle, I'm certainly not his Oracle.
You sure? Oh, I wish I could say lovely me.
You know what Apollo is, right?
Oh, I know what Paul says he is. Just because someone says they can fly does not make them the Tooth Fairy. Look, I'm sure he told you all sorts of nonsense. I use computers. I'm a hacker. That's it.
I ask very little of you, Oracle. Your help here would be appreciated.
Fine. Don't get your abs in a twist. Okay, so Paul brought you all this way just to see little old me. What's on your mind, sis?
Okay. You keep calling him Paul. You're good at computers. You live here.
So you're an oracle who uses the internet, huh?
Like I said, it's my handle, and yeah. It's a sweet setup, huh? Some of it's even legit.
The parts I purchased for her, presumably.
Bargain for, fair and square. And I keep telling you to get me an Ethernet cable.
I don't know what that is.
It's the 21st century, Paul. And your 21st century Oracle needs her some download speed, okay?
I love him. His like, I don't know what that is. Okay, I need information.
I'm looking for information about someone named Calliope. Can you help?
Oh, the lady from that apartment I sent Paul to. Yeah, I've been checking that out.
What did I tell you?
I looked it up. You could do the same if you learned to use the computer. Here, hold up, I'll show you.
I know,
There.
I know.
The apartment
Okay.
was originally purchased 2 years ago by a holding company, Core with a K Enterprises.
Oh. Oh, I see.
Persephone.
That would be Persephone.
Okay, so what I love about this is that like his evidence that she's an oracle is her evidence that she's not. It's interesting.
Persephone is in the one from the chorus. The one who wanted me dead, Persephone.
Yep.
I wasn't aware Persephone and Calliope were friendly. Certainly not friendly enough for Persephone to give Calliope an apartment. The good news is that Persephone is easy to find. I can take you to her if you like.
Will there be
I'm
trouble?
thinking she won't be happy to see me.
Persephone is rarely happy to see anyone.
Oh my god.
Great!
Okay,
We're all
guys.
done now.
Thank you for your help, Oracle. Please, do try to get out from behind your screens at least once today. Perhaps go for a walk.
Yeah, sure, will do. Leave a tip on your way out.
I love their interaction. I do. I love it. It's funny. Is that? It's a calling card for Persephone? Okay, Underworld. Day 1. Time to confront Persephone at her nightclub. We got Pan. Oh! Okay, so we deduce more as we find out things. Interesting. I think we'll probably see something for Persephone, right? Yeah, so they knew each other. Obviously they knew each other. I mean, and what did he say? Apollo said it's been years since him and Calliope had last seen each other. So, I mean, he wouldn't really know what exactly was going on with her current, with the current state, with her current life. Okay, guys, I'm being barked at by a husky who's I think is getting hungry. So, yeah, this was gonna be a short stream today, but I will be back. I want to say, what are we? Tuesday? Thursday. We'll be back Thursday with another stream. Hopefully, it'll be a later one. I think that's the last time I'm gonna try streaming around this time. I thought it would be a good time, but when it's just me and him, it's a little hectic. So I think I'm gonna wait until I have help with him. So we'll do that. And on the weekends we can do it earlier. That's not a problem. But I think we'll do it later. So I want to say expect streams on the weekdays to start half an hour from now. So right now it's 6 my time. So 6:30. So that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm trying to figure out a good time that'll work. So, just getting back into this, it's going to be a little trying to figure out what works, what doesn't. And clearly today doesn't work as well as I would have liked. But we got to get through some of the game, and I'm so excited because this game is so good. I'm ready to see where it takes us and to see who's responsible for Calliope's death. I know that there's at least a couple of more characters that we're gonna see, but I really don't know more than that. So it'll be good to find out. So we'll do that. Thinking 6:30 on Wednesday, but 6:30 Mountain Time. So whatever it is for you guys. We'll start then, and expect more Dark Souls 2, a new part tomorrow. And I'm trying to balance uploading on days I'm not streaming. So expect it to go like that for a while. Yeah, but aside from that, I hope you guys enjoy this. Thank you for sticking with me. I know it was a little hectic on my end. I'm all over the place. So I really, really appreciate you guys for watching this. Now later, do like the videos. Liking these videos, subscribing, it all helps. It all helps the channel. So that'll be much appreciated. But aside from that, yeah, I will see you guys Wednesday. Thursday. I'll see y'all Thursday. Yes, okay. It's throwing me off because I had Monday off because of New Year's. Anyways, see you guys Thursday, and have a good evening. And I hope you guys are having a really great start to the new year. It's a new year, hoping for some good things, right? All right, you guys have a nice night, and I will see y'all next time.